Well, I'm getting ready this morning to run in the Lethbridge Lost Soul Ultra 2021 edition. I'm doing the 100-kilometer race at about 8,000 feet of elevation up and down throughout the duration. You have 21 hours to complete it. We'll see how we do. Let me show you some of the kit I'm taking today on my adventure. So here we have my running vest. This one's the Ultimate Direction Mountain Edition 4, I think. And so what you can see here is kind of a basic running vest. In each of the side pockets I have, you can kind of see them in there, two like applesauces, and then up on the front I have these pockets, and inside I've got the variety of Lara bars. I've got two there, two and two, so we have 8 each. They're about 200 calories each. In here I got a litre of water on the front with something called Tailwind. It's like an electrolyte powder. You put it in mixed with the water to kind of help with all of that during the race. It's about 200 calories per bottle, so you can kind of drink some energy as you're going too. And then on the overside here, this thing's heavy. You can see I got my hiking walking poles. I'll be taking those. There's a lot of, as I said, up and down, so that will help take some of the stress off of that. And then in here I have a rain jacket and some waterproof gloves. Might be some rain overnight. 21 hours, we're starting at 9 AM. I could be going through the night. And then inside here there is like a separate water bladder. That's what the hose you may have noticed was for. So I got about a litre of water in that, just plain water. And then I got some potato chips and a couple of other kind of energy bar type things. And then on the way they have aid stations, which are apparently pretty well stocked with things, so I'm hoping I can use those as I go. That's just a pile of kit that I'll be wearing as I first get going. Happy to represent the Stay Wild gang as we go. That is, think of it like Vaseline. You stick it on all those areas you do not want chafing. Really useful. And then over here on the other side of the hotel bed, this is my drop bag. So a drop bag, they allow you up to 2 for the 100-kilometer race. One gets put halfway around and one at the start. I'm just going with one, which I'll leave at the start point. So I'll have one sort of ability to grab a whole bunch of things I might like when I go out on the second loop. Time will tell if it was a smart decision to go with one or not. And then I have my 3 sort of little bags that will go inside that. And the reason I do that is so I'm not rustling around trying to find everything if I'm in a hurry. Yeah, that's what's going to be going on. Hopefully I get around it. I've done this distance before, but I've never done that much elevation along with it. So my current personal best is 100k with about 4,000 feet. So adding that extra 4 might not sound like a lot, but it's going to make a bit of a difference, I can tell you. So we'll see. Okay, so I'm 3 hours in, 21 kilometers. I think it's about 600 meters of elevation so far. And about 20 minutes ago I started to have a bit of a low, actually. It was weird. But it was really early for one of those sort of mental head games to come in. So I just, what's going on? And I kind of realized my left foot was starting to hurt a bit. So you know what, I just stopped, tightened the shoe, fiddle around with it, had 5 minutes to walk in and pop back out of it, which is great. And as part of the ultra game, you kind of get these lows and highs. You're never quite sure when they're going to come. Just take a breath, try and figure out what's going on, and you know, allow yourself to get through it and then carry on, because it's easy to just want to get into the screw this, I'm going to quit, which you know, there's always a possibility. But thankfully got a smile back on my face and I'm going to keep on going. One of the really fun aspects of this race is a local artist had taken the time to paint these really fun rocks, and they were just randomly placed along the course. I had no idea they were going to be there, but as you can see, there's a lot of fun little messages on there, and it really kind of perks you back up when you have a low moment like what I was just explaining, and just, again, puts that smile on, helps you get up the next hill. Another one of the lovely hills we get to go up and down. Okay, wish me luck. So I'm at about the marathon mark now, 42k, 4,000 feet of climbing. I'm not gonna lie, this next bit does not look fun. Oh my goodness, it's a lot steeper than you can truly appreciate. I gotta go all the way down there. Oh well, onwards and upwards. So 47 kilometers, 7.5 hours. These are just plain boiled potatoes with salt. You have no idea, they're like little candies fallen from heaven. They're so good. There we go, roughly halfway, 50k, just under 8 hours, which is not too shabby for me, particularly given the elevation we have to do there. So I'm pretty stoked about that. We'll see if I'm still feeling so stoked in another 20k or so. But for now, we'll take the win. Good times. So we're coming up now. This impressive looking structure is what is known locally as the High Level Bridge. It's a mile-long railroad bridge spanning the Oldman River, and it was designated as a National Historic Civil Engineering Site by the Canadian Society for Civil Engineering. That's quite a mouthful. By the way, the Lethbridge Viaduct is the highest and longest steel railway bridge of its type in the world. It rises 314 feet from the riverbed and extends over 5,300 feet, roughly a mile long, in total length. Quite an impressive thing to be able to come under on this ultra run that we're doing here today. So, welcome back. Just crested the sort of 70k mark. We're about 12 hours in, so I'm pretty happy with that still. Had a nice second kind of wind around the 65k mark. And while the 5k second wind might not seem like much on these things, man, it feels good. So I got the aid station, had a little bit to eat there, got on my warm top, some gloves because the temperatures dropped quite a bit with the sun gone. And as you can see, it's a slight challenge to see without a headlamp. Totally dark. Freaked out yet? So this will be my first time properly running for any length of time in the dark in the middle of nowhere, as I'm now on leg 4, which basically takes you out on a big loop to the far end of the valley with no help till you get back. So other than other runners who are very gracious, we stop and check on people, which is nice. Anyway, off we go up another hill.